We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now to the plate, Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting second.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
Batting third, the designated.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we can be excited to see play. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting fourth.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch on its way. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Stros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, Kevin Biggio is certainly a guy they expect to turn things around. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Marcus Semien comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A pitch out. The throw. And he is out on the tag. That's inside. 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Back up the middle. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now it'll be Aledmys Diaz. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And now the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he fouls this one off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Next, here is Martin Maldonado. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 1 for 4. Diaz, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Chas McCormick. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Called a strike there, 2-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number, right?
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Hernandez. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
0 for 1 here. Here in the early going. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Another full count pitch home. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Houston. Teoscar Hernandez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Hernandez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Fly ball out toward left center field. McCormick calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And there will not be a play here. It's an infield single as we'll look to see if he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Biggio leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
To the plate now, number 74, fouled away. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Biggio rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game.
Nice piece of hitting right
Batting
there.
nine.
Two-seam fastball sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's set the 0-1.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
1-2. Here it is. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Tucker able to track it down for the 3rd out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Top of the 3rd. Set to get underway, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Another try at 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Martin Maldonado is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is...
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the third inning. And this is an offense that has really been productive this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slug percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Marcus Semien stands in as he looks at ball one here. A ball and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Guerrero hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter to Oscar Hernandez. Now here's the first offering as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Semien at third with two away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in two count, and the pitch. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The set and the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the... Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here comes Ryu, 0-2.
The count, 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hernandez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Up next for the Astros.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
In for strike 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No hits to this point. Hard hit at third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 4, the Blue Jays 2. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. McCormick is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 7.
Ready now is Reese McGuire. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
A little bouncer. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
George Springer the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. Next up is Marcus Semien. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. A ball and no strikes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He loses him on ball 4. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Teoscar Hernandez.
First delivery to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
2 down with a runner at first, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Down and away, ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 5-4 Toronto. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Yordan
ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
1-1 the count. In there, 1-2 now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the flag. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. First pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. Jake Odorizzi, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 17.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Full count still. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Now at the plate here is Corey Dickerson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled away. Down the first baseline. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 74.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 74. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch.
Hey. Count 1-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Blue Jays go down in order. They hold on to Trevor Richards takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Leading off the inning, it'll be Aledmus Diaz, and they could use a spark from him here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So
Catcher.
next to bat will be Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So here is Reese McGuire. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
Number 7.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Grounded to short. Diaz brings it in. And there's one away.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
Here's George Springer. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Odorizzi looks in. Here he comes on 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
There's ball 4. Marcus Semien will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Taking off is Springer, and he fouls this one off. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And now two-base tag is there. He's out at second base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
To 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead it 5-4. And now in the box, Chas McCormick. He flew out in his last AB. Adam Simber is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for number 90, Adam Simber.
First delivery to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. He's set and the pitch. Michael Brantley is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that's the second out.
Up next to the outfield, the first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 58.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even at 5 apiece. Digging in will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brantley is under it. One down.
The back.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
Odorizzi gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So the next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, Matt Barnes.
In for Houston, Jose Altuve. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
He throws him on the fastball there. Jose Altuve becomes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer at the track, the wall. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. So now to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter Duval. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. More for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Astros 6, the Blue Jays 5. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And it could go either way now, I suppose. And there's 1 down now.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now into the box, number 74, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Good. A struggle for him hitting from this side, and as a switch hitter you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate, but that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Rendell Pritchard will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Gerard Dyson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Gerard Dyson.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Dyson off for second. Pitch outside the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Dyson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Gerard Dyson.
Swing and a liner. But this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. Striding in is Reese McGuire, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0. Here it is.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter. Santiago Espinal will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 5, Santiago Espinal.
2-1. Here it is. to 2-2 now.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Altuve has it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A sight these fans have seen before. Look who's back in town. Home half of the ninth is straight ahead, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Garrett Stubbs is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the ninth in a tie ball game. Strike one to start the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Chaz McCormick.
So next to hit is Chaz McCormick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Michael Brantley. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Garrett Stubbs will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Garrett.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Leading up for the Jays, the second baseman, Marcus.
Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And there's ball 2 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays so now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Christian Javier is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 8th and send this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Now
digging in next, Lourdes Gurriel. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. On to first as they get the double play. Joaquin Soria. New inning set to get underway. And next to battle be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. He really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time. And the show track data is in 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder. And it seemed to make all the difference on that play. Yordan Alvarez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Fastball just missed above the zone. At the letters, it's a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 4 for 11. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And I don't know whose idea that was, but predictably the 2-out squeeze. Nothing doing there for Houston. Score remains tied. At the plate now is Kevin Biggio, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Pulled toward right center field. McCormick is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Big at-bat now, and here is Gerard Dyson. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner breaks for third. Sacrifice attempt here. And he's safe.
Now back. Left field. Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. A pitch out. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first.
Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Tucker has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And now back to the leadoff spot for the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. A two-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Joaquin Soria gets the win in relief, his second of the year.